Hey, Raiders Nation! Big news is brewing in Las Vegas, and you won't want to miss it. The legendary Deion Sanders, yes, primetime himself, might just be the next head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. With whispers of a package deal that could include his talented sons, Shedeur and Shiloh Sanders, the Raiders' future could get a whole lot more exciting. Plus, with minority owner Tom Brady heavily involved in the search, this offseason is shaping up to be one for the ages. Will this move bring the spark the Raiders need? Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and let's break it all down. Don't forget to drop a comment. What do you think about Deion Sanders leading the silver and black? Raiders fans, are you ready for prime time? Hello, Raiders Nation. How's everyone doing today? Before we dive into today's bombshell news, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and help us reach our next goal, 2,000 subscribers. Together, we can keep this channel growing and bring you all the latest Raiders news every single week. All right, here's the million-dollar question. Could Deion Sanders, one of the most iconic figures in football history, be the man to lead the Las Vegas Raiders back to glory? The Raiders are coming off a turbulent year, with coaching changes, big decisions on the horizon, and a fan base hungry for a winning season. The stakes are high, and the team is searching for a leader who can make a difference. Now, the name on everyone's lips is Deion Sanders. According to sources close to the situation, Coach Prime has expressed strong interest in the Raiders' head coaching job. Let's break down what this could mean for the silver and black. Prime time in Vegas. What could it look like? Deion Sanders is no stranger to the spotlight. As a Hall of Fame cornerback, a charismatic leader, and now a rising star in the college coaching world, his presence alone would electrify the Raiders organization. In just one season at the University of Colorado, Sanders has redefined what it means to lead a college football program. From recruiting top talent to injecting an infectious energy into the team, his approach has been nothing short of revolutionary. And here's the kicker. Deion's interest in the Raiders might come as a package deal. His son Shedeur Sanders, a rising star at quarterback, and Shiloh Sanders, a hard-hitting safety, could both follow him to Vegas. With a 6th overall pick in the upcoming draft and potential moves to climb higher, the Raiders could set the stage for a complete cultural overhaul under Deion's leadership. What do you think, Raiders Nation? Is this the fresh start we've been waiting for? Tom Brady's role in the Raiders' coaching search. Tom Brady isn't just a legendary quarterback. He's now a key decision-maker for the Raiders. Reports suggest that Brady is heavily involved in the search for both a new head coach and a GM. The connection between Brady and the Sanders family runs deep. From mentoring Shedeur Sanders to signing Deion to his clothing brand, Brady's influence could be pivotal in bringing prime time to Vegas. The draft strategy. Making room for the Sanders family. If the Raiders are serious about bringing in Deion, they'll likely need to make some bold moves in the draft. Holding the 6th overall pick puts them in a solid position to secure Shedeur Sanders as their quarterback of the future. But could they trade up even higher? Reports indicate that the Tennessee Titans, sitting at the top of the draft, may be open to trading their pick. With their sights set on University of Miami quarterback Cam Ward, the Titans might be willing to strike a deal that benefits both teams. Shiloh Sanders, while a less heralded prospect, could be an ideal late-round pick to complete the package deal. Imagine the excitement of having the Sanders family bring their talents and charisma to Las Vegas. Why Deion Sanders makes sense for the Raiders. Deion Sanders brings more than just star power. His ability to connect with players, inspire a winning mentality, and energize a franchise could be exactly what the Raiders need. Let's face it, the team has struggled to find consistency in recent years, and Prime Time's unique approach could be a game changer. Conclusion. What's next for the Raiders? From Deion Sanders' potential move to Vegas to the draft strategies and Tom Brady's role in reshaping the team, this offseason is shaping up to be unforgettable for Raiders Nation. Now it's your turn, Raiders fans. What do you think about the possibility of Coach Prime taking the reins? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video to keep our Raiders community growing. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll dive into the Raiders' potential draft strategies and how they can position themselves for a winning season. Until then, stay silver and black, Raiders Nation. Hello, Raiders Nation. Today, we tackle a hot topic. Are the Las Vegas Raiders still interested in drafting a quarterback? After a tough 4-13 season, the quarterback position has been under the microscope. Aidan O'Connell showed glimpses of potential, but the buzz around securing a marquee QB remains loud. Could Jalen Milroe from Alabama be the solution? Or is trading up for a top prospect the smarter move? In this video, we'll explore every angle of the Raiders' quarterback conundrum, from the team's current state to draft predictions and free agency options. You'll get the full picture. Stick around, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and help us reach our next goal of 2K subscribers. Together, we'll keep Raiders Nation informed and connected. Let's dive in. 1. Welcome, Raiders Nation. Welcome, Raider Nation. It's great to have you here, whether you're a lifelong fan or a newcomer to the Silver and Black family. We're your go-to channel for all things Raiders, from breaking news to in-depth analysis. Today, we're diving into a question that has everyone talking. What's next for the Raiders at quarterback? After a challenging season, fans are demanding answers, and we're here to unpack it all. But before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to celebrate you. Our community has been growing steadily, and we're so close to hitting 2K subscribers. If you love staying up to date on Raiders news, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and let's keep building this amazing community together. Now let's get to it. 2. The current state of the Raiders. Opening question. What went wrong for the Raiders this season? The 2024 season was a roller coaster for the Las Vegas Raiders. With a disappointing 4-13 record, fans were left asking, where do we go from here? Offensively, inconsistency was a major issue. While the team had flashes of brilliance, it was often overshadowed by turnovers, penalties, and missed opportunities. Defensively, the struggles were just as evident, with the team ranked near the bottom of the league in key metrics. One silver lining, however, was the emergence of Aidan O'Connell. Despite the team's struggles, the rookie QB showed poise under pressure and gave fans hope for the future. But hope isn't enough in the NFL. The Raiders are now at a crossroads, with a critical offseason ahead. Do they stick with O'Connell, or make a bold move for a marquee quarterback? 3. Aidan O'Connell, the bright spot. Opening question. Is O'Connell enough to lead the Raiders? Let's talk about Aidan O'Connell. Drafted in the 4th round, O'Connell was never expected to be the face of the franchise. But when given the chance, he stepped up and exceeded expectations. Statistically, he was solid, completing over 60% of his passes and showing excellent decision-making for a rookie. More importantly, he showed resilience, even when playing behind an inconsistent offensive line. Still, many fans and analysts question whether he has the it factor to lead a team in a league dominated by superstar quarterbacks. Is O'Connell a hidden gem, or just a placeholder? 4. Why the QB position matters. Opening question. Is the quarterback the missing piece for the Raiders? In today's NFL, the quarterback is the engine that drives the team. Look at the top teams in the league. They all have elite QBs who can take over games. For the Raiders, the lack of a consistent quarterback has been a glaring issue for years. With so much riding on this offseason, it's no wonder the team is under immense pressure to get this decision right. 5. Drafting a QB. The debate. Opening question. Should the Raiders risk it all for a top QB prospect? The upcoming NFL draft is loaded with quarterback talent. From Caleb Williams to Drake May, there's no shortage of options at the top of the board. But here's the catch. The Raiders hold the 6th overall pick. According to experts, the top QBs may already be off the board by the time the Raiders are on the clock. So, the big question is, should they trade up to secure a top-tier prospect or focus on other areas of need? 6. Spotlight on Jalen Milroe. Opening question. Could Jalen Milroe be the next face of the Raiders? One name that's gaining traction is Jalen Milroe, the dual-threat QB from Alabama. Milroe is an intriguing prospect with a cannon of an arm and the mobility to escape pressure. However, he's far from a sure thing. His college career was marked by inconsistency, and many scouts believe he's a project rather than a plug-and-play starter. But could the Raiders be the team to unlock his potential? 7. Should the Raiders trade up? Opening question. Is trading up worth the gamble for Las Vegas? Trading up is always a risky move. It often requires sacrificing future draft capital, and there's no guarantee that the player you select will pan out. For the Raiders, the stakes couldn't be higher. Moving up to secure a top QB could accelerate their rebuild, or set them back even further. 8. Free agency options. Opening question: are there veteran QBs who could help the Raiders? If the draft doesn't pan out, the Raiders could turn to free agency. Names like Kirk Cousins and Ryan Tannehill have been floated as potential targets. While not flashy, a veteran QB could provide stability and leadership as the team continues to rebuild. 9. The role of coaching and management. Opening question: can new leadership turn the Raiders around? Behind every successful team is a strong front office. For the Raiders, the combination of GM and head coach will be critical in shaping this offseason. Do they have the vision and patience to execute a winning strategy?